Well, I started urinating slightly less about 10 years ago, and the last 3 or 4 years I could do it, but it would be a real struggle. It was terrible, and I'd get infections, and when I got infections, I cannot tell you what it was like. And it got to a stage where anything to sort myself out, so I went to a urologist. When I saw Dr. Rashid in Port Macquarie, I was absolutely delighted with the way I felt about him. He examined me, and I said to him, Dr. Rashid, I want to go private, please. And within a fortnight, he'd operated. Well, after the operation, there must have been for about a week, it was great. And then I came down after 1 week, for Dr. Rashid to look at me again, and I wasn't urinating very well. There must have been a blockage or something, and it depressed me enormously. And he couldn't quite make out why, because everything had gone well. So I went back home, and I went on a catheter for a weekend, and it seemed to clear things up. Then I came back to be re-examined by Dr. Rashid and his nurse, and everything was fine. Absolutely no problem at all. I am absolutely delighted the way he's done it. I bled for about a fortnight, not a lot, but it was there in the pan, and then it sort of stopped, and occasionally I do a lot of gardening, a bit of physical work, and whenever I did that, there'd be blood. And bits and pieces would come out from the surgery, which I think was blocking my urinating. Well, the first week, I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely magnificent. Then because little blockages were occurring, it wasn't so good. And I felt, oh dear. And when he re-examined me, when Dr. Rashid re-examined me, he said, basically, there's nothing wrong. And the blockage must have cleared. And ever since then, I've been urinating absolutely the way I was as a younger man. Wonderful, wonderful. It is, it really is. I can't begin to tell you what it's like. I cannot begin to tell you between a month ago to sitting here talking to you like this. No, my quality of life, I'm reasonably fit. I'm very active and I don't get sick. My quality of life 12 months ago is very similar to now, except for the pee. I couldn't urinate. And every time that came up at home, it would depress me. But apart from that, my quality of life hasn't changed at all.